The Pacific Ocean.
Pna-ko-tus is somewhere in the Pacific?
Looks like it.
Hold on, Professor. I think we're about to land.
Pna-ko-tus. Wait. You walked over. I assumed you were going to talk. Okay. Okay. Well.
Red sand. This must be the Great Sandy Desert.
So we're in Australia. We crossed half the world in, what, half an hour at most?
For all his fascination with Ythian tech, Harry didn't answer. He was still debating whether to tell Evie what he'd discussed with Dr. West.
How come sometimes I'm taller than you? Sometimes we're the same height? I was also just checking to make sure she wasn't wearing... Like, she's not secretly one of them and wearing that pin. But no, it's a book.
Who would have thought this whole structure was actually a flying saucer, huh, Professor?
Yeah. Look at the size of those pockets. Women's pants aren't supposed to have pockets. She didn't get the memo. Why are there so many butterflies around a single flower? I've never been to Australia. Maybe that's normal. No, because here it is again.
Here we are. This is Pna-ko-tus.
Wow.
It's like a bug on my random spider for no reason. Arachnophobia warning. Never mind, I can't do anything with it. It looked so out of place, I thought it was an interactable. Okay, spider is now gone. We're moving on. You're telling me no? I keep opening it like I have a map. I don't have a map.
Look, Professor. A camp.
Looks abandoned.
You're telling me no one discovered this location through like, oh, okay, we're in the 50s. I keep forgetting we're in the 50s. Let's say no one discovered this through like satellite imagery. Also, is that spider just there to confirm we're in Australia? Because it's completely pointless otherwise.
What a fool.
Finally, some action. I knew backing the Starry Wisdom Society was a good idea. We're going to get whatever Pharaoh is after. Then, he's going to introduce me to some bona fide big shots. Oh boy, I hope I get to meet Eisenhower.
Somehow the Ythians were able to store light and channel it through those lenses.
Light input, light output. Narcotic device. Sorry, it's a different... Like, it's same day, but I haven't played in a bit.
Apparently, Bowen's goons spent a good long while trying to force this massive stone door open.
Different light channels. Pointed at the glass spheres. I turned this one, right? That's like a bug crawling on my screen.
Thank you, Sherlock.
I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing it's just attracted to the light because now it's 10 p.m. and I have all the lights off except for the TV screen. Mind the pattern and the angle. I don't know if that's meant to be a chamber pot or a soup pot, bro. What are we doing here?
I'll stay here, Professor. Let me know if you find anything.
And then you immediately run up to me? Found something.
There are some carved symbols.
So I'm glad you ran up to me. Oh, he finally died. No comment. Once the shape is correctly aligned, the button acts as a validation mechanism. Interesting.
Does this manipulate the shapes?
Looks like a bunch of cloches and I'm about to serve up some food. These controls allow full 2-axis rotation of the shapes, rising out of the pool of black liquid. Just walk over to you first, because they're going to mention it. Oh, yes or not.
Well, well, look at that.
Ever since he got some black ooze on him back at Harry's house, Eugene Kingsley's health had collapsed, and he died not long after reaching Australia.
Good. Wait, where are you? Just, okay. Enjoy the waterfall, I guess.
This is the Nazi who escaped from the radio station. I guess they ignored his warnings.
What does it say?
Never trust a Nazi, that's what.
We hear sounds beyond the doors, like the wind howling in terror. They make my blood run cold. I heard those same sounds in Project Kronos. The sounds are against nature. But if our calculations are right, the machine should be on the other side. Okay, no comment. Bowen is still lost in his fantasies about pharaohs and ancient gods, nonsense and superstitions. I'm more practical. When the time comes, I'll use the machine for something that actually matters. Whether he likes it or not, I'll fix the mistakes we made in the past, but I'm also going to leave this note on the table for him to find. But I can't actually get up there.
This colossal door seems to be the entrance to one of those ancient structures. Footprints that lead to that huge door. Symbols. Interesting. So Stahl and Bowen had an argument. Big surprise.
It is just as Fornax found in the Virginia caves. The entrance to the settlement appears to be powered by black liquid. The spheres resonate at the frequency produced by the substance's reaction, and from this they generate geometric patterns. Most likely this is the final security measure guarding access to the consciousness transmitter. I could figure this out in no time. Only Stahl and Bowen would stop arguing. Only Mama and Papa. Mama, Papa. No? Really? This looks like the type of thing I would get to have a comment about. Again, I feel like I'm missing some information here. Didn't I do something similar to this puzzle in the first game? A light puzzle about redirecting the light? I didn't see that this was a path. That's why I was missing stuff.
That really looks like Nakal architecture. This looks similar to the platform I used back on the island.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I did do this in the previous game. The tower's architectural structure differs from that of the other Pna-ko-tus constructions. Perhaps it is not part of this city. Reaching the top will not be easy. We can't exactly use a stepladder.
Seems she had a rare moment of good judgment.
Dr. Patricia Seckler might have been deeply interested in studying alien entities or mysterious flying polyps, but she wasn't willing to die for it.
Okay. Owen, this is insane. I'm done. I'm done with your rituals, your masks, your aliases, and with your delusions. We won't find anything here besides death by the tendrils of those black smoke clouds. It's over. I'm leaving today. Don't try to talk me out of it. Farewell, Patricia. I need to get this light going, though.
These symbols must mean something.
Symbols often do mean something, yes.
Well, looks like that did something.
Yeah, it gave me another one. Oh, that's the starter one. Okay. Okay.
How can these lenses still be so perfectly polished after millions of years down here?
Yithian technology never...
Dang it! And I can't re-listen to it. I was hoping she would still talk when I exited the thing. But unfortunately, no. It's not an option. Is this an elevator?
Nope, it isn't working.
That's very annoying, though. Oh, another spider for no reason at all. Okay, because you're going to go down to there. Okay. So I have all of my glass alignment. I don't got any of my ball knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I got none of that ball knowledge. Okay, and I'm guessing I need to touch them all, right? I can't just do that. I need to hit them all.
The Yithian use technology based on mirrors and light, but this is the first time I've seen a system this complex.
Got the knowledge of the ball.
Nope, it isn't working.
No. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything up in the air. Really wish he could drop down instead of walking all the way around this little cliffside here. Come on, buddy. Oh, hey, there was another spider up there. I didn't even notice. Oh, I forgot I sent that ball spinning. There's another one I didn't notice. Now I'm just seeing them all over the place. I left her right here. Now she's gone. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, wait, that's the trailing one. So it's you. How do I rotate you sideways?
Look, Evangeline. I can rotate the shapes using these controls.
Oh, other way. So now I gotta walk all the way up there to hope it worked, or did I need to press a button?
Nope, it isn't working. Nope, it isn't working.
Okay. I mean, I got my first symbol. I feel like I need to lock it in somehow, but it's not the validation button. Maybe it is the validation button?
I think I've got it. Sort of.
So I have to do it every time. I thought the validation button was going to be for the final, my final thing. Good thing I gave it a check.
It wasn't the first time Harry had stepped onto a stone platform lifted by black ooze, and it still unsettled him.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna guess this is gonna lock in place. So even if I raise the elevator, the light's gonna magically travel with it. It's probably not. I'm gonna have to ride the elevator back down. Yep. It's just time consuming just for the sake of being time consuming, right? Wait, this isn't gonna work. Oh, I guess that's what that circle's for? To know where to aim this? Or aim that, I mean. That is 1 and 3. Almost a quarter behind it, I guess. Hearing noises outside. Hold on, I gotta see what the fuck that is. I have no clue what it was. I couldn't figure out what the sound was. But you know what the worst part is? I already forgot this and I didn't want to ride the elevator back up, so I'm just gonna walk over. I think it was 1 and 3. So it put the other one down. Wait, can I have... Oh. Wait, I think this one's first. Right? Oh, and I can't check it unless I... Okay. No. Okay, so I do have to have them both going at the same time. I thought I couldn't, and that's why I turned it off. Oh, whatever this freaking bug is. Sorry, I just smack at it to get it out of here. So number 2 is ahead.
right. That one was tricky.
No, I mean, not really. It was just I thought I had to turn it off. It wasn't that tricky. Yeah. Yeah. Checks out. Checks out. Scratch my eye. Means I can't. Both my hands aren't on the controller. There we go. To get just so much slowness. I get he's 80, but come on. All right, so 4 has to be in sync. Starring Justin Timberlake. Joey Fatone, Lance Bass. Chris Kirkpatrick? And the other one whose name is not coming to my mind because I'm about to land it. Nope. Missed it. Because I'm about to nail it. Oh, God, come on. They were going in sync right there, though. There we go. Oh, wait, I just had to flip it upside down, huh?
Yes, I opened it. The door's opening. Let's move ahead. Any sign of those polyps, Evangeline?
Not that I can see.
There was no sign of the polyps, true. But there was no sign of Bowen either.
That was so much easier. Sorry, my voice is dry. Water's at. So much easier than that previous puzzle in the last one. This is almost identical from what I can remember of the first game. Also, someone got plorped? What do they call them?
Good Lord, what happened here?
Looks like they ran into those smoke things. Poor bastards.
The shadow on the left belonged to Howard Carmichael III, playboy, athlete, and heir to Carmichael Industries. One black polyp was enough to obliterate him in seconds.
Okay, that's Carmichael.
Are they all dead?
The shadow on the right was the astronomer Larry Monroe, who didn't even realize that while Carmichael was being attacked, another polyp was about to swallow him. He didn't even have time to scream.
Bro got plorped. Even Schmeckeldorfed. I remember there was like an enemy in the first game. I just don't remember what it was. Spider. I mean, I don't have arachnophobia, but just putting these random spiders for no reason kind of makes it to where people with arachnophobia are going to get annoyed and not finish their game.
More of those footprints. There's one of those cultists dead on the ground.
Bowen and Stahl had a last-minute argument over how the mind-swapping machine should be used. It didn't end well, especially for Stahl, whose dream of a 1,000-year Reich died right there with him.
Okay, so he was going to revive the Nazi regime as the new Hitler. He died. So that's all the members. Except for Bowen. Like, that's the 5. And then he was the 6th.
Look at this architecture. Does it look familiar to you?
Professor, this looks like the archives. The great library from my memories, but back then it was full of life. This place is in ruins.
Makes sense, Evangeline. Millions of years have passed since you were here.
His feet get bigger? These are bigger footprints than the ones we saw before.
This is breathtaking.
If this is the place where I was millions of years ago, the mind-swapping device must be at the top of that basalt tower.
This is another situation where I feel like I'm missing something because there's just a lot of empty space right there.
What is this thing? Looks like a ray of light.
But I'm pretty sure I was thorough.
Whoa! Whoa!
Henry Thorough.
Polyps are gathering over there.
What's going on? What are they trying to do?
I don't know what drives those creatures. I don't understand what they do, or why they do it.
Does this count as a lighthouse? Because there's always a lighthouse.
Professor, do you hear some kind of chanting?
Yes, and I believe I recognize the one chanting. I don't like this.
I was hoping I could see a giant creature out in the distance. That's what this one's lacking. The horror aspects the first one had. Which weren't a lot, but looking out into the ocean and seeing the messenger.
Bowen, stop right there!
Never heart. What are you doing here? How did
I
you...
took the number 3 bus to Pna-ko-tus. Now get out of there, you idiot!
Don't even think about it, Professor. Not when I'm this close. The Bowens have spent generations searching for the knowledge we were promised. Oh, yes. Nyarlathotep, herald of the almighty Azathoth.
Cultist ranting always sounds ridiculous, especially when they spout their nonsense out loud.
Enough of this. I'll drag you out of there by your heels if I have to.
Do not come any closer. I'm warning you.
Of course, things change when cultists are armed.
Listen to me, Bowen. I know the great race of Yith. They've spoken to me, and you know it. Look around you. Those black polyps wiped out your entire cult. And you're next. You have nothing to gain, do you hear me?
I've convinced him, Evie thought. I actually convinced that stubborn old fool. I can't believe it.
You think you're gonna stop me with your empty talk, girl? I don't have time for your foolishness. The Black Pharaoh awaits.
Ugh, figures, Evie thought. And when Bowen powered up the mind-swapping device, she realized she'd have to do something, and fast.
Professor, if he activates the mind-swapping device, we're finished!
Harry was out of time. He had to make a decision. Harry remembered Dr. West's words. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum. But he didn't give a rat's ass what Dr. West had to say. Harry wasn't going to let Frank Drayton's daughter meet the same fate as her father. There had to be another way.
Professor? Professor!
I'm sorry, kid. I'm really sorry. For everything.
Harry!
And as she screamed, Evie watched the stubborn old grouchy archaeology professor sacrifice his life to save hers and all of humanity. Harry found himself in the ooze pool, completely covered in the substance he feared most. He knew this was his death sentence, but at least he was going to make sure Caleb didn't swap his mind with anyone.
Are you out of your mind, Everhart? Haven't you seen what that liquid does to humans?
I know it better than you do, you kook.
No, don't touch that. You'll interrupt the transfer process. No, no, no! Oh no, oh no. Not the ice.
And so, on November 6th, 1957, in that basalt tower of the city that millions of years earlier had been Pna-ko-tus, my husband, Harry Everhart, was consumed by the black ooze.
I have to sneeze. Oh yeah. I don't know why Bowen just didn't shoot me when I walked in. Seems like that would have been the smart choice. But convenient, I guess.
Upon waking in that infinite ocean of blackness, Harry thought that he had died. Well, I hope it was worth something at least, he thought.
Am I gonna become a mermaid?
He was waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when a voice surprised him. One he recognized instantly. My voice.
That's a different voice.
Harry,
Nora?
I'm so glad to see you, my dear old pal.
Nora? Nora!
Wasn't it a different voice? Where did those two piano keys come from? They're not from that piano.
Am I dreaming?
No, you're not dreaming.
Then I'm dead, right?
No, you're not dead either.
I don't understand, Nora. Everything is so confusing.
Easy, Harry. We've got plenty of time. Ask whatever you need to ask.
Were you Dr. West?
Where am I? Where are we? What is this place?
This, Harry, is the Ichor, a place beyond time and space. And now you're connected
Connected to whom? To you?
to the Elder God. Both of us are.
What? Weren't you a redhead? My phone's on the other side of the room. I could have swore she was a redhead in the first game.
What or who is this Elder God?
It's hard to provide a simple answer to such a complicated question, Harry. The Elder God has gone by many names throughout the ages. Amaterasu, Sarens, Kor Yithar, Kailamanu. His judgment is inscrutable, at times even incomprehensible. And in some way, those of us who are part of him are connected, beyond time and space. I don't know, Harry. Maybe the Elder God is simply God.
Okay.
What does the Elder God want?
To offer you its gratitude. It's what I've been trying to tell you ever since you and I parted ways.
The shadows. That was you?
Exactly. But it isn't easy to communicate with someone outside the Ichor. And I'll admit, an oily shadow probably wasn't the sight you were hoping for.
And why is the Elder God grateful to me?
First, because you reunited him with his lost daughter, Hacha Folgoffen. But besides that, you've helped with something far more important.
What?
The Yithians sustained their energy by channeling the Black Ichor. The Ichor is the essence of the Elder God. That process caused him immense pain and suffering, but you've put an end to it. You've given the Great Race another way to transfer their consciousness. And now they live beyond time and space, connected to the Elder God.
But Nora, I haven't done anything beyond stopping that kook Bowen.
But you will. And at the same time, you've already done it.
Nora, I don't think I follow.
Harry, it takes a while to understand what beyond time and space means. But you will, my love. Believe me.
How is it possible that I didn't die? I'm covered in that black ooze.
The blood of the Elder God does not harm those who are connected to him. That's why it didn't harm me on the island. That's why you sent me there, remember? To be who I really was? Now he can't, and won't, hurt you either. Because connected to him is someone who loves you and protects you. And that's me, Harry.
Who is, or was, Dr. West? Is it you?
No, Harry. I'm just a humble art teacher from Newburyport. Don't worry. Dr. West will be waiting for you when you wake up.
That means I can't stay here with you, can I?
Harry, You're already here with me, my love. We've been together for all eternity.
What?
But you need to go back to your time now. There's a life waiting for you, an important task you have to carry out, and people who depend on you. Evie will need your help, and you'll only be able to help her if you live a whole life. Will you promise me that?
Yes, I promise.
And one more thing. Tell Evie Papa is waiting for her at the Benoit house with the whole family. She'll know what it means.
I'll tell her.
Well, I guess this is goodbye, old pal. For now.
I love you so much, Nora. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Don't be sad, Harry. It's only a matter of time. A matter of time and space. And remember, I love you too, Harry.
Harry, can you hear me?
Oh no.
You did it, Professor. You saved us all.
Don't come any closer, Evangeline. I'm covered in...
Do not worry. She is also connected to the Icor, Professor Everhart.
Harry couldn't believe his eyes. That was Caleb Bowen in that ridiculous Egyptian costume. Somehow he had survived the consciousness transfer.
Bowen? No. What is he doing here?
No, Professor, it's not what it looks like. It's...
My race is deeply grateful to you both.
Harry understood at once who was now occupying Caleb Bowen's body.
The loop is in the process of closure. That is optimal. But we must continue working.
Process of closure? What are you talking about?
Do not worry. What comes next will be far easier. We only need to follow the plan you and I laid out the first time you contacted me. Dr. West.
Story by Out of the Blue. Okay. I'm not going to let the credits roll now because I'm going to go back and do the other option where I sacrifice Evie. But, I mean, I think the first one was better. I'm just going to say that right now. The horror elements to it, there weren't a lot, but, like, from what I remember near the end, you're being stalked by something. Having, like, Cthulhu off in the distance and being like, he's gonna come at some point. I don't remember if he ever does actually show up. I don't know. This one was kind of cheesy. It was just a story about, because I already know what's gonna happen. When I do the other one, she's gonna get her father back, whereas in this one, he gets to get his wife back. It's not what eldritch horror is about. Like, there's no happy endings in an eldritch horror story. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't know, I just feel like this one's so cheesy. And then just being like, maybe the elder god is just the Christian god. No. That's so dumb. But it's fine. It's fine.
Finished!
Harry was out of time. He had to make a decision. Harry remembered Dr. West's words. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum. Dr. West had to know what he was talking about. After all, he came from the future. He'd been in touch with the Yithian. He knew what would happen if Harry didn't follow his instructions.
Darn it! I have to stop him! You stay here!
Harry had learned that sometimes you had to make painful sacrifices. And this was certainly one of them.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm really sorry.
And without another word, Harry watched the stubborn Miskatonic physics student Evangeline Drayton sacrifice her life to save him and all of humanity. Evie found herself in the ooze pool, completely covered in the substance she feared most. She knew it was her death sentence. But at least she was going to make sure Caleb didn't swap his mind with anyone.
Damn brat! What do you think you're doing?
Shut your mouth, you weasel!
No, don't touch that. You'll interrupt the transfer process. You... No, no, no! Oh no, oh no. Not the ice.
And so, on November 6th, 1957, in that basalt tower of the city that millions of years earlier had been Pna-ko-tus, Evangeline Claire Drayton was consumed by black ooze. Upon waking in that infinite ocean of blackness, Evie thought that she had died. Well, I hope it was worth something at least, she thought. She was waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when a voice surprised her, one she recognized instantly. Her father's voice.
Hey, Jitterbug.
Papa?
How's everything going, sweetie?
What is this? Am I dreaming?
No.
Then, am I dead?
No, Evie? No, you're not dead. And neither am I. Well, not exactly.
I don't understand anything, Papa. I have so many questions.
Yeah, I know. Easy, sweetheart. We have all the time in the world.
What is this place? Where are we?
Well, this is the I-Core, kid. The core of the Elder God.
The Elder God? What is that?
Let's see, I don't know how to explain it. You know, I've never been too good with words, Evie. I know he had many names through the ages, but to me, it's simply the Elder God. His acts are hard to understand sometimes, but in his way, he connects us all beyond time and space. Yeah, but these are just, words. And words do not do him justice.
Frank didn't know how to put it into words, but he thought that maybe the Elder God was simply God.
And what does that Elder God want from me?
To offer you his gratitude.
Gratitude? For what?
You've contributed something really important, Evie. The Yithians sustain their energy by channeling the Black I-Core. That's the essence of the Elder God. And that process caused him immense pain and suffering. But you've put an end to it. You've given the great race another way to transfer their consciousness. And now, they live beyond time and space, connected to the Elder God.
But Papa, I haven't done anything. Except stopping Bowen.
Maybe not in your time. Not yet.
What? I don't understand.
But you will. Believe me.
I'm covered in that black ooze. Shouldn't I be dead?
No. No, his blood doesn't affect those who are connected to him. I died, somehow, on the island, but I came into contact with the Black I-Core, with his blood. That's why I'm here. And that's why he couldn't harm you even if he wanted to, because someone connected to him loves you and protects you. That's me, Jitterbug.
Who is Dr. West? Is it you?
Me? A doctor? Honey, I'm just a mechanic from Benoit.
Then who is it? Do you know?
Oh, you'll have the answer to that when you wake up, Evie.
That means I can't stay here with you, right?
Oh, Jitterbug. You're already here with me. Our whole family is, even my grandson.
What grandsons?
You need to go back to your time now. There's a life waiting for you. An important task you have to carry out, and people are depending on you. Harry is going to need your help. You promise me you'll help him?
Yes, I promise.
Good. Oh, and one more thing. Tell him his wife is waiting for him in Englewood. Don't worry, he'll understand.
I will.
Well, I guess this is goodbye, Jitterbug. For now.
I love you so much, Papa. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Well, it's only a matter of time. A matter of time and space. And remember, I love you very much, Evangeline.
Evangeline? Evangeline! Can you hear me? You did it, Evangeline. You saved us all.
Don't come any closer, Professor. I'm covered in...
Do not worry. He is also connected to the I-Corps, Evie.
Evangeline couldn't believe her eyes. That was Caleb Bowen in that ridiculous Egyptian costume. Somehow he had survived the consciousness transfer.
Bowen! No! What is he doing here?
No, Evangeline. It's not what it looks like. It's...
My race is deeply grateful to you both.
Evie understood at once who was now occupying Caleb Bowen's body.
The loop is in the process of closure. That is optimal. But we must continue working.
Process of closure? What are you talking about?
Do not worry. What comes next will be far easier. We only need to follow the plan you and I laid out the first time you contacted me. Dr. West.
Harry, we've never talked about it, but when the moment comes and I make the mind transfer, don't Don't you think it would be easier if...
If you explain to my 1957 self who you are and what's going to happen in the future?
Yes.
What if something goes wrong with the loop because of that change? Wouldn't it break the space-time continuum?
Well, I'm not sure. I just wanted to spare you that unnecessary distress, and...
I'll handle it, Evie. You know it. It's already happened. Better not to take any risks.
I guess you're right, Harry. And as you say, if we're still here, it's because it already happened.
Harry Everhart died at 12:30 on May 6, 1983. Days later, Dr. Evangeline West took his ashes to the Atlantic coast.
Well, Harry, there we are. I just wanted to thank you for everything you did. You were a grumpy and stubborn old man, and honestly a very difficult person to deal with at times, but I'm no good at this. I promised I'd bring your ashes to the sea, so... Goodbye, Professor Everhart. Thank you for everything.
Before she turned away, Evie thought she saw something move in the depths of the sea. She felt as if she had finally brought together two souls that had been separated for a very long time. But it was probably just her imagination.